Hi, it's Sarah Price. I'm here to talk about Still Alice, the book that we read for Care of the Older Adult. I had never read this book before. What struck me most immediately was the lack of support and care from her husband. In particular, I think he just has a hard time vocalizing how he's feeling, and he comes off as unkind to me in the book, and it just really shocked me, some of the things he said. One of the most important that really stood out to me was on page 114, when Alice goes for a run and he doesn't know where she is, and she said, he's talking about her cell phone or her BlackBerry, and she says, "I can't bring it with me when I run. I don't have any pockets." And he said, "Then duct tape it to your head. I don't care. I'm not going through this every time you forget you're supposed to show up somewhere." So the whole phrase is unkind, but the fact that he says, "I don't care. I'm not going through this every time you forget." So it's all about him. I'm going through this, and this is happening to me. It's really happening to her. I mean, she's going through it. So he doesn't really even acknowledge how she feels when forgets she's supposed to be somewhere. How does this affect me? And it made me reflect on how maybe a lot of caregivers feel that way, and this is happening to them when it's really happening to the patient, but it is happening to a whole family. So I could see it from both ways, but he does come off a little selfish, a little self-centered. The second part that I thought was very interesting was when Alice reflects, I don't have the page, when Alice reflects that she would rather have cancer, and somehow that would be more dignified because she'd maintain herself. She would lose her hair and lose weight and be ill, but she would still have her core self. I imagine a lot of people feel that way. It's not something I'd ever thought about, but definitely a stigma that she faces, especially being an intellectual and being a professor. So I really enjoyed this book. I haven't seen the movie, but I'm going to watch that as well, and look forward to learning more about Alzheimer's. Thanks.